Buying a home is one of the great accomplishments and the American dream. One of the main questions that most people ask is, should I get an FHA loan or a conventional loan? Hey there, it's Bob the Banker. Thanks for stopping back by my channel. If this is your first time, we welcome you with open arms. Go ahead now, subscribe, tap the bell, because I do videos each and every week in regard to personal finance and buying a house, boosting your credit scores, all of that fun, growing your net worth type of stuff. I have a special guest today, Miss Katizuromski of the Zuromski Real Estate Group right here in the Denver Metro. She's gonna walk through a couple real life questions that homebuyers just like you ask, and we're gonna break that down and address which loan basically fits those questions best, FHA or conventional loans. So stay tuned.
Thanks so much, Bob. I'm Katizuromski with Zuromski Realty Group, and I'm really happy to be here today.
Awesome.
So I get tons of different questions. My main question that I get is, which one is going to give me the lowest monthly payment?
So first things first, one of the things that we do with all of our buyer clients is we really want to get you best qualified for your mortgage product before you go shopping for your home, because this question is fairly loaded, okay? So let's assume for a second that you have 740 credit. If you have 740 credit or higher, then a conventional loan will beat out an FHA loan. The reason being is the interest rate and the carrying cost for that mortgage product on a conventional loan will basically outweigh an FHA loan.
Now, which one will cost me the less upfront?
So my wife and I, when we were first-time home buyers, we bought a duplex here in Denver, which was side by side. So what that is we live in one side and we rent out the other, and we have a 2-unit single family residence, which is the technical term for this. So an FHA loan in this specific scenario for us actually only required $15,000 down, where the conventional loan would have cost at least $85,000 down for just the down payment difference. So in our case, what we did, we elected to go with the FHA loan because we had to put less out of pocket, and we kept that extra money to actually do upgrades in the property, do some landscaping, which ultimately we converted that FHA loan into a conventional loan once we had enough equity built in the property, which all those upgrades did, and we ended up not having to put all that down just to get the loan.
Which one now will cost me less over time?
This kind of builds on the first two questions, but over time, an FHA loan typically you only have to put 3.5% down. So this is a good product for first-time home buyers. However, when you don't put 20% down on a mortgage product here in the United States, you do have to have what they call mortgage insurance, or PMI, or private mortgage insurance. So over time on an FHA loan, you're gonna have to keep that mortgage insurance for the life of the loan, which after a certain period of time is, in my personal opinion, just kind of wasted money.
I agree with you there.
So in this quick, or I guess a long-winded answer to that question, is a conventional loan will be cheaper and better suited for the long haul. But an FHA loan is a nice product to, again, acquire a property sooner than you might be able to qualify for a conventional loan, because you can always refinance, don't forget that.
Which one is best for credit score purposes?
My basic rule of thumb, in one of the first steps of all of my transactions when we actually start to analyze a consumer or a borrower's credit profile, is we do a credit report audit with our clients. And if you have less than 700 credit, I always suggest getting our credit scores above 700. So if you have a credit score below 700, oftentimes the carrying cost for a property on an FHA loan will be better than a conventional loan. Not always, but most of the time. And again, we wouldn't really know that until we start to crunch really finite numbers. But for this, quick video, an FHA loan is usually best suited for those with a less than 700 credit score, in my personal opinion. If you're above 700, of course, that conventional loan is going to be awesome.
How does the income affect a loan?
The income affects the loan basically the same. So the key thing to understand with these standardized loan products, which an FHA loan or a conventional loan is basically standardized, effectively the government kind of makes all the rules, right? So when we analyze somebody's income, it really comes down to whether you're W-2'd or self-employed, And if you're W-2'd, are you salaried? Do you have bonuses, overtime, commission income, and so on? So the cool thing is the standardization of income calculations for somebody like me who's a mortgage lender, mortgage broker, mortgage loan officer, what have you. It's pretty much all the same. Do you have any input as a realtor what loan is better than another for a consumer in the field?
I personally don't have. I think it's whichever is best for you. But I do stress pre-qualifying is top notch. You have to talk to a lender before you get out there, and you have to know your budget.
Kind of think about your budget as, holy crap, if I bought a house at $500,000, would I not be able to sleep at night?
It's true.
Yeah. So if that's the case, we always want to work backwards from that, like, let's call it an oh shit number, because we don't want to have you stressed out in the field. Nobody wins if you're not comfortable with at least the house purchase price budget that you have in mind.
I think that's a perfect explanation for that.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bob.
Yeah. Really, when it comes down to figuring out what loan product is best, you really won't know until we get into the nitty-gritty granular data that you bring to the table as a borrower, which is going to be based off of your income, how much you have budgeted for your down payment and your closing costs, and really how long do you really want the loan, right? The good thing is you can always refinance a loan, get into a better loan product if and when you do qualify for that conventional loan.
If you have any other buying needs, or if you're just looking to start the process, we're here to help.
Yep. And at this point in time, if you haven't done it already, subscribe to the channel. Thanks again for stopping by. Now snoop around the channel. We have a couple other playlists for you right here. And enjoy your day. Talk to you soon.